Today's horoscope from AstroCademy, Taurus October 21, 2024. Transits now support your efforts to make meaningful changes in your life, mainly related to ideas, projects, relationships, and finances. Pouring more energy or dedication into your pursuit seems to be the key to improving and updating your life. Venus has recently just begun its transit of your solar house and will influence this area of your solar chart until November 11th. Looking back before you move forward makes the most sense and is a good use of this cycle. You might yearn for more meaning in your love life if it's missing, or you could be uncertain about your feelings for the time being. It might be a quiet or private period for love relationships, and it could also be a time when you take particular pleasure in your private life. Digesting recent experiences can be a rewarding process. Benefits can come through behind-the-scenes efforts. The cosmos are bursting with excitement to the very brim for you. Mental Mercury is diving into the tide pools of your solar house of friendships, communities, and online dating. Get ready for fun and festive opportunities to network and connect with others more easily. If single, consider ways to link up with someone new through your friends or acquaintances. Online dating will also be quite lucky for you now, as if you've hit the jackpot. Expect plenty of social energy to electrify your calendar, regardless of whether it is single or attached. You're the belle of the ball. How does your job make you feel? Ideally, you might like to leave work at work when the day is done. But your work might follow you home and into the weekend when the moon enters Gemini. You might feel divided on what has happened throughout your workweek. There are highs and lows to consider. With that in mind, you should not dwell on the negatives from this past week. Do not spend your weekend focusing on everything that went wrong. Instead, use this time to focus on the positives that came up throughout your workweek. Today the planets give you the drive to complete any task at hand. The celestial atmosphere impels you to pay attention to your body and especially hygiene. You will be a lot happier if you clean your house regularly, do your laundry at least once a week, wash the dishes immediately after meals, etc. This aspect will increase your appreciation for your home life. When your home is your haven, even if it's a temporary home, you are a more balanced individual. Today, you're going to have a moment of pause, a relaxation period when you can take stock. The vibrations of the moment will be encouraging you to sort out the people in your life who are just acquaintances and those who are your real friends, what your profound desires are as opposed to those imposed on you from outside, and the superficial from the eternal in a serious way. You are hesitating about making a complete change in your comportment so that you can adapt more gently to situations, notably with your friends and family. But you have a supple mind so that you always fall on your feet. Be aware of this. As the full moon continues to influence your work and life balance, the moon and Venus are helping you achieve harmony. With no risk of losing your professional edge thanks to the sun in your career sector and Jupiter in your work sector, the playful lunar vibes today coincide with Venus spending her first full day in a nostalgic and reflective area of your chart, making it easier to find equilibrium. As you approach the weekend and prepare for an important working week ahead, now is an ideal time to implement some work and life balance resolutions. With Uranus in retrograde motion in your romantic sector since early last month, the moon's monthly visit is going to evoke a lot more romantic nostalgia. Even more so with Venus, the planet of love, in her first full day in a nostalgic and reflective part of your chart. Venus has returned to take your heart on a nostalgic trip down love's memory lane, just as today's romantically charged lunar vibes are giving you access to the doors already open to the past. Our eyes in the sky. Have you ever had a day where it seemed like you were in 10 different places at once, yet somehow managed to keep everything running smoothly? That's the kind of energy we're working with today. You might find yourself bouncing from one idea to the next, jumping into conversations that spark your interest, or even tackling projects that have been on your mind for a while. It's a day to embrace your flexible side and have some fun with it. Whether you're diving into a creative endeavor, learning something new, or striking up an unexpected conversation, let your curiosity be your guide. For example, maybe you've been thinking about reconnecting with an old friend, starting that novel you've had in the back of your mind, or trying a new hobby. Today's Gemini energy encourages you to follow those sparks of inspiration. You never know where they might lead. And who knows? You might stumble upon something that brings you unexpected joy or opens doors to new opportunities. But while the playful Gemini moon fills the day with lightness, it also invites us to think a bit more practically, especially when it comes to matters of the mind and heart. And yes, that include finances. There's a grounded energy present today that supports making thoughtful, well-informed decisions, particularly around money. Have you been thinking about making a big purchase, starting an investment, or simply getting your financial situation organized? Today's cosmic alignment offers you the perfect chance to do so with confidence and clarity. Think about it. Have you ever received a piece of advice at just the right moment, and everything suddenly clicked into place? Maybe a friend, family member, or financial expert offers a suggestion today that really resonates with you. It could be something as simple as a reminder to stick to your savings goals or a nudge to finally take that financial leap you've been considering. Trust the advice or gut feeling that comes to you now. It's likely to be more practical and grounded than usual, helping you make decisions that align with your long-term vision. If you've been procrastinating on a financial task, whether it's paying off a lingering bill, reviewing your budget, or planning for the future, today is the day to tackle it head-on. Not only will you feel more organized, but you'll also experience a sense of relief once it's done. Imagine how good it will feel to have everything in order, knowing you've taken steps to secure your financial future. Have you been eyeing something special but holding off on buying it? Today's energy supports making those decisions with wisdom and foresight, so go ahead and treat yourself responsibly, of course. But let's not forget, today isn't just about handling the practical side of life. It's also about creating space for joy, positivity, and new opportunities. When we take the time to clear away life's little stressors, whether emotional, financial, or logistical, we create room for the things that truly light us up. Think of it like decluttering your mental and emotional space. When you clear out the old, you make way for fresh energy and abundance to flow in. Have you ever noticed how freeing it feels to check something off your to-do list? That same feeling of lightness and accomplishment can ripple out into all areas of your life today. Whether it's handling a financial matter, organizing your thoughts, or letting go of worries that no longer serve you, this is your moment to reset and refresh. Think of it as clearing the path for new, exciting possibilities to enter your life. What's something you've been holding on to that's taking up valuable mental or emotional space? Today is the perfect day to release it and make room for what's next. So, take a moment to reflect. What areas of your life could use a little tidying up? Whether it's handling a practical task, organizing your thoughts, or simply letting go of a lingering worry, today's energy supports you in taking those steps. And once you've cleared the way, who knows what exciting opportunities might come your way. Remember, today is all about finding balance between the practical and the playful. While it's important to tackle the things that need your attention, it's equally important to allow yourself to have fun and embrace the joy that life has to offer. So go ahead, enjoy the social and curious energy of the Gemini moon, while also taking care of business. You've got this.